I'm very sorry that I have to make a third video touching on the same subject. I promise I'm going to at least try not to do it anymore, but this was just too funny to keep to myself. I have to share this with you, my viewers, because it's just so funny. Sometimes, you know, sometimes somebody does something that's so monumentally stupid that all you're able to do for a minute or so is stare at them slack-jawed, because your brain will simply not accept what it has just seen or heard. And then, of course, you collapse in uncontrollable laughter. And that is more or less what happened to me earlier today when I saw what Elliot had been up to in the last 24 hours or so. The only way I can compare this is with a situation where, for example, you're in a public setting and somebody tells you, I have just been robbed by a perpetrator who was about 5 foot 5 inches tall, and another person in the audience turning around saying, I beg your pardon, I am 5 foot 7. It's that level of idiocy that we're dealing with here, people. But let's just get to the case straight away. The video that I'm talking about came to my attention through the atheist gal who made a video about this before. Now she is focusing on the fact that what we're witnessing is very clearly a very bad editing job. But it goes much deeper than that, because what Elliot has managed to do here is take out a gun, aim it very carefully at his foot and pulling the trigger. And then posting a video about it as if he's bloody proud of what he's just done. Let's look at Elliot's video first and see what Elliot is saying, or what Elliot is claiming, and it may look a little bit bad, even though it is obvious that it was edited together. But if you look at it, you might think, well, if Coughlin said these two things in the one video, then maybe Elliot has a point.
A lot of my videos were taken down via DMCAs, put in by a guy who is actually, factually a paedophile. Cassius Alien, Jesus Plyor, and yes, the Wurzel Gummidge Russell Brand.
But don't be fooled, because the original video has not sunk into obscurity by any means. There is a lovely channel out there called the Atheist Archives, which, for the very purpose of providing entertainment just as this, is keeping some of the older videos that some of us have posted up. And it is well worth your while to go there and see the original video that Coughlin posted way back in October or whatever time it was. Because it is very peculiar, if you look at that, to see what's going on. Because it's not your usual video that deals with one topic throughout. No, it is actually a video that raises 3 completely separate topics in a random order, as far as I can tell. Now, he starts with the statement that Elliot puts in his video, which is basically a statement saying something like, I have received DMCAs from somebody who can be proven to be a pedophile. That's all he's saying. Then he changes the subject and he talks for 5 minutes solid about his DVD of his stand-up comedian act. This is Coughlin now, talking about that DVD and how you can download a new version of it or something to that effect. 5 whole minutes. Then he changes the subject again and he says, oh yeah, some people wanted to know about Elliot and what I thought of him. And he says, he explains that he is well aware that Elliot doesn't really think that he's an alien, but that he's just somebody who's trying to be funny on this side, and who is failing miserably as a satirist or a comedian or whatever.
I nearly forgot this. And this is definitely the last time I'm going to mention the little fucking cheesy hamster stunt cock. Cassius Alien, Jesus Plyor, and yes, the Wurzel Gummidge Russell Brand troll doll combo. He still thinks I'm on his planet. He still says I'm in a shed. And he's apparently, because of my insubordinance, he's publicly flogging me during the week. I don't know how much he'll get. £1 billion, no doubt. But a bit of a tip, Cassius: don't PM people who know me and tell them that I'm held hostage on your planet, and then ask them to pass the message on to me. However, there has been some debate at times. Is he real? Is he genuine? Is he a parody? Well, I found out the truth. He's not real. He doesn't believe he's an alien. He is winding us up, but he's not a parody or a satire. That requires intelligence and wit. He is just a prick. And I can prove it by linking you to a video down here. This is a video that was uploaded in 2007, about 2.5 years ago. And it's just this footage, a homemade film, of this young lad, British lad, with a really ugly face. You know, honestly, he looks like a fucking butcher's shop window.
Words to that effect. Basically, all that part of the video is about Elliot and how ridiculous the whole premise on which he has based his channel is. How unfunny it is, and how it is falling flat on its face. The whole DMCA thing does not feature at all in that part of the video, and there's not even the slightest hint, no matter how obscure, that parts 1 and part 3 of that video are in any way connected whatsoever. So looking at that, the conclusion is inescapable. What basically has happened is this. Coughlin666 posted a video in which he made a statement, "I have received DMCAs from a pedophile." Upon which Elliot responded by saying, "I am not a pedophile." Draw your own conclusions and let me know when you've stopped laughing.